Hello, hello, Stamping friends. This is Monica Gibberti with Stamping with Monica, and welcome to my weekly Facebook Live. Tonight is going to be a different Facebook Live because this is our monthly craft along class. So what it is, a craft along class is a class that you can pre-register for. It is usually, we release each class at the beginning of the month, and you have the option to register for the class, and you get all of your supplies and goodie bag included, as well as the PDF tutorial. So you can just prep your stuff and then come and stamp along with that with us. Okay, I see a few of you. I don't know what's going on with my computer, but now I can see the feed. And welcome. I see Deb and I see Sharon. Welcome, ladies. I am glad that you're here. If you are new to the channel, let me know. And if not, let me say hi. Leave a comment. If not, say hi. Oops. A comment. And hello, everybody. Okay, so today is what? August 28th, 2024. And this is our class. But before I start crafting, and we're going to design, I'm going to assemble 4 projects, 3 cards and 1 3D project. Those of you that register for the class ahead of time, you already know what they look like. I hope you like what you saw so far. And before I start, I just want to do a little bit of housekeeping. So we are nearing the end of the month of August, and Stampin' Up, let me just go back here, and we have a few promotions. One of them is a 15% off on design series paper, and that ends on August 31st. We have 14 different design series paper, 14 different packs, and you save 15% on them. Also, the end of the month, that will be August 31st, would be your last day to redeem your bonus days coupons that you, if you earn them during the month of July. Okay, then what else is going on? Stampin' Up just released a scrapbooking brochure. This will be only a online brochure. Okay, they didn't have enough time to print copies and send them out and such. So I will be posting, sending an email out with a link so you can look at the mini brochure, and it is wonderful. I could not print them all out because it was a lot of pages and a lot of products. If you're into scrapbooking, this is a must-have. The products are well put together, the kits. So you'll have, they're called workshops. So the kits will have all the parts that you need to create your scrapbook pages. Or if you don't want to do a scrapbook page, you can create cards. So it's beautiful. Beautiful. So tomorrow I will send, not tomorrow. Tomorrow is what? Thursday. I'll be in Baltimore. By the end of the week, I will send or post here the link, because we can post the link and videos for customers to look at it and maybe start. But they will be available. Everything that you see in the brochure, mini catalog, will be available September 4th, as well as our new mini catalog, or so-called holiday catalog that will go from September 4th until December 24th. Let me read in the back of the page here. It will be actually from September 4th through January 6th. Okay, so that's how long this mini catalog will be available. I cannot open the copy, but if you requested a copy from me, you should have received it already. If you are interested in getting a copy, just let me know. I have a few on hand, and I can just provide it to you. If you're not working with another demonstrator, of course. Demonstrators have received their complimentary copy at the middle of the month, I think. So we were able to look at it. So there we go. I just wanted to, before I start my class, I wanted to give you a little sneak peek of what we're going to use for the September craft along. And the only product that I can show you of that suite is the designer series paper, and it's called Regal Winter designer series paper. So we'll have the designer series paper, embellishments, and all. And if you already have the catalog, the mini catalog, I can tell you to go look on page, hold on, because everything is new, on page 34 and 35 of the mini catalog. And the suite is called Regal Winter, but the paper is wonderful, the stamp set is wonderful, but I think it's very versatile, this paper right here, and mine is brand new. So I will be able to show you more when we'll have the catalog. You know, we can show you the catalog, but this is this beautiful, wonderful paper that is not, I mean, it's Regal Winter, but it could be used any time of the year. And I love the colors and all. So if you're interested in the craft along for the month of September, make sure that you check your emails, because we will be sending out details the first week in September. Okay, so tonight you're going to watch me create the projects, but rest assured that if you like what you see and you're suffering a little bit of FOMO, you can still get the class, and I will tell you how you can get the class and what you will get in your class. Okay, so we're focusing on the Changing Leaves bundle that unfortunately is not available at the moment. It will be available starting the week of September 2nd, okay? And the bundle is a hybrid bundle, meaning that it has a stamp set, is photopolymer, and I have all the stamps out already. Then you'll have a set of dies, and look at these, okay? The dies, you have double take, so these are the dies. And this is the same concept as the Seaside Wishes. Remember, we did that. So with those dies, these dies will fit exactly inside of the embossing folder. And let me see if you can remember. Yes, this is how it goes. Remember, you got to look at the logo, and that's where you're going to lock your embossing folder. I mean the die. And so once you have it in, this will emboss and die cut at the same time. Then you put your paper on top, and then you run it through, and you get all the beautiful embossed and die cut images. Okay, so for those that got the class to go from me, I did most of the die cutting. This was exceptional because I knew that the bundle was not available, so I wanted to make sure that you still get the option to the option to recreate the cards with us tonight. And so a lot of the die cuts have been provided. I am not sure I will do that for this class, but I might, because if I know that you don't have, I just want to provide you the best stamping experience. So for this time only, because I know the bundle was not, I will provide the die cuts for the class if you're interested in getting it for free. Okay, so for my samples, I already did all the die cutting, because the people that received the cards the card kit already have the dies. So we're going to speed it up. I will speed up the process just because. Okay, so as I said, that is what we're using. The inks that we're using are Pecan Pie, Mossy Meadow, Blackberry Bliss, Cajun Craze, Early Espresso. Then if you want, you can add a Pecan Pie stamping blends, and if you want as well a Cajun Craze marker. But I will try to show you if you don't have the marker, because the marker, we don't sell them individually, we sell them in families. And so if you don't have it, I'm going to show you the trick that I did for my projects. Okay, remember host code is this one, 63T2 PRCJ, and make sure that if you want the class for free to use this host code. Okay, so let me start. Those that got the kit, they got these supplies. This was their goodie bag, and also they got to recreate to make 6 cards and 1 3D project. Okay, so I'm going to start with the cards, and let me start with the first one right here. We're going to go with simple, not so simple, and off we go. So I'm going to go with the Blackberry Bliss. So those of you that have the packet, if you want to follow along, you have a card base. Obviously you're making 2 of them, okay? So you can make one following me, and then you can make another one at another time. So you'll have a card base, then you should have a panel of 4 by 5 1/4, same color. Then the tutorial that you have, this one is a detailed tutorial. So for those of you that know me, you know that I don't do detailed tutorials, but because this is a collaboration, the work is done halfway, so I can do half. So it's a you already have your measurements and everything, and you're gonna put your strip down. Easy peasy, nice and easy, right? I'm gonna put it up here, kind of like such for this one. Okay, this is that. Then you should have these pieces, 2 pieces of Blackberry Bliss and 2 small pieces that are already embossed for you. So this card class should be fast. I am going to pop it up. You know that I love dimensionals, okay? But if you want, you can use your stamping seal and just go ahead and do that. So I'm gonna pop it up, you know, just because it's me. You do you create your cards the way you like it. You can do one with dimensionals and one without dimensionals. Okay, I'm gonna do like such. Okay, like that. Then you're gonna grab your ribbon and you're gonna glue it down here. I'm gonna put it down here. It's about, I'm gonna just do that and then trim it. Okay, and I'm gonna use my big scissors because that's how I like to do it. And actually, I'm gonna trim it right now, there, and trim it right here. Okay, easy peasy. That is that. Down. Okay, I need to have my samples right there in front of me so I know what I'm doing. So this is that. Then you're going to take your panels and you're going to put them down like such. Okay, I did it this way. If you like your ribbon to be up top, go ahead and put it up top. In my case, I'm going to do it this way, and I'm going to use liquid glue for this one. Okay. And I'm gonna go like such. Okay. I am looking down, so if you're popping on, I won't be able to look at your comments, but please let me know where you're watching from. If you're one of our usual viewers, thank you for being here, for your support. Now you can make it more centered or more to the side. Once you have done this part, I'm going to take this circle that you got. Okay, good. So you have this, and I am going to glue it down. Actually, no, I'm not going to glue it down. You know me, has to have dimensionals, but I'm going to put my dimensionals only in the middle, because then I like to tuck in all of the stuff that I want. And this is gonna go like such. Okay, then what you have in your kit is all of this die cut. I already did the die cutting, as I said, and basically I used this sleeve, this leaves here, this 1, 2, 3, and 4, plus this one, and this is the label that you get there. Okay, so you've done that. I'm gonna take this piece and I'm gonna tuck it under here, and I'm gonna use mini glue dots. This is just me. So for those of you that are popping on while I'm crafting, I'm gonna tell you that make sure to comment, right? Because I will draw names, but I think I'm gonna do something different. I am not giving away these cards, but I'm gonna giving away a pack of 5 cards. Okay, because I have a bazillion of cards. So I've decided that it's a way for me to thank you for being here watching, and so whoever is going to be the lucky winners, I think I'm going to draw 2 names tonight. Okay, so make sure that you post a lot so you increase your chances. And so I'm going to go grab 2 names, and those names will each win a pack of assorted cards, ready-made. Okay, so this is what I'm doing. I hope you can see. Okay, so this is the card, just to show you, up close and personal. This is where we are so far. There. Then we're going to take this other spread here, and this paper is a part of one of the packs that is an online exclusive, and this is going to be tucked right here. Voila. So I've done this part. Now we're going to stamp. Let me just put this one away. Okay, so this is done, and now we're going to stamp. Okay, sentiments on this bundle, the stamp set are a little note to brighten your day, here for you, you're amazing in every single way, I couldn't have done it without you, thank you. I'm going to do a little note to brighten your day, and I'm going to do Blackberry Bliss. And let me find my pad and my stamp. So we're going to do that. And we're going to stamp. Voila, this is done. And that's going to go there. To the inside of your card, you're going to grab the leaf. So we're going to use this leaf. And remember, images on the front of the stamp set are at 85%. So when you get your stamp, or if you already have it, don't be surprised if this looks huge. And we're going to stamp this. like that. My Blackberry Bliss is really dark, almost looks like black. And then I'm gonna do a strip of this blingy here. So we're pulling everything together with this card, pulling from the front to the inside, okay? And that gets glued down to the inside of your card. If you want to stamp something else, that is going to go like that. So this is my inside right there. Sorry, I was out of the screen. So that is that. Now I am going to put my oh, let me grab some dimensionals. Oh, here they are. So I'm going to put 2 dimensionals in the middle because I want it to center there. Okay. And I'm going to put my note, a little note to brighten your day. Isn't this stinking cute? Okay. Actually, I'm going to be more centered, kind of. There. And push down, because this is glimmer paper. And you can go flat, meaning just putting regular adhesive, but of course, you know me, even though the tutorial says to glue it, maybe says flat using just your regular adhesive, I'm gonna go and pop it up. So then you will see the difference. Okay. And we are going to pop this card there. Now, embellishments that we're using are the Pecan, Pie, and Clear Ribbon Adhesive Backed Dot. That's a mouthful. And I'm going to sprinkle a few of the silver ones with my U-Pick tool. And I'm going to go put a large and then medium there. And this one right there. Okay, so this is your card number 1 for the craft along. Okay, this is very nice. This Blackberry Bliss is wonderful. And so as I said, this is a collaboration between myself and my friend Judy, and Judy designed this beautiful card, very elegant. I love this Blackberry Bliss. Okay, so if you got the kit, you got supplies to make 2 of them. Okay, let's move on to card number 2. And these are the supplies. You will have a card base already scored for you in Mossy Meadow. You will have a panel. You will have a label. You will have a square Mossy Meadow. You will cut your own designer series paper. That's the deal. And you'll have this already die cut. Okay? Now, your tutorial is giving you the measurements for everything to cut your designer series paper, and also the fact that you, and also to allow you to recreate the cards if you want to do it more. So I'm gonna layer, this is crumb cake. I forgot to show you what were, okay, hold on, the supplies. I forgot to show you the pack of designer series paper that we're working with. And I know it was in front of my nose, and I think I put it back, but just a minute. Oh, here it is. So your half a pack of designer series paper is part of the Neutrals 6x6. So you'll have all the Neutrals colors. So this is your crumb cake. This is my, this could be smoky slate, gray granite. Then you have basic gray. You have mossy meadow. You have, this is pecan pie. Okay. And this is early espresso. You have Blackberry Bliss that we just used. This is our Misty Moonlight. And this is our Night of Navy. So your pack has 2 of each color, okay, because they're different patterns and we're using different patterns. So that's what you get. But stay assured, I have an ordering special for in case you want to recreate the cards, okay? So we're going to do this. We're going to layer this one on top, and this is flat like that. Then you're going to grab your designer series paper, and the measurements are over there. And if not, the way I cut it to make all the, you could do 1 7/8 by 5 1/4, but I wanted to leave a 1/8 of a border around. So when you cut your paper, just pay attention to that. Okay. There might be a correction to be made in that depending on how you want to cut it, but this is how I did it. So as you can see, I have a small border all around. Okay, so then we're here, and now I'm going to glue this one down, and I'm going to put adhesive only on this part of my panel, and just to make sure, about 1 inch, okay, not more than that, because we don't want the adhesive all over, so remember that. And we are going to semi-center it, kind of, okay? Center that. So this is the front of our card. Now we're going to go ahead and stamp. So these are the parts that you will need to stamp. And we are using Pecan Pie and Mossy Meadow for this card. And I'm going to show you. So we're going to take this leaf here, a maple leaf, I think it is. We're going to ink it in Mossy Meadow and stamp it kind of on this side. Because remember, we have this panel. We don't want to show the stamping, what is stamped. So we stay close to the left edge. Then we're going to grab our inside sentiment that will say thank you. Oh, let me just stamp this label right here first. This label, since I had Mossy Meadow. The label, the front label will say, I couldn't have done it. I couldn't have done it without you. And we're going to stamp it in the middle like that. So Mossy Meadow, Mossy Meadow. And then I'm done with that. And then I'm going to grab Pecan Pie and the sentiment that says, thank you. And I'm going to go right here. Okay? And when I put it in, it's all covered. And then you open it and you see it. Okay? So let's put this card together. As I said, you can glue this one inside already because we have stamped it. And we are going to center it. So this is done. This is done. See how cute. Now, this is that. I forgot to do something. So your tutorial will say that you need to cut a length of ribbon, and I'm going to create a faux bow. So I'm going to eyeball it, okay? And I'm going to cut pretty much. Then I'll let you know how long this is. And this is 12 inches, okay? And that's where your Pecan Pie, or if you want Mossy Meadow to do matchy-matchy, your Pecan Pie, what is this? Blend will come in place. And we are going to color our ribbon, okay? And I should have done it at the beginning, so in case I wanted to make, just to make sure that everything was dry, but because it is alcohol-based this is an alcohol-based marker, it will dry almost immediately. And as you notice, I am using the side of the tip. I am not using the tip of my blend. Otherwise, you'll ruin the tip. Okay, and I go gently. See, one side is like that, and the other side is the same. And I'm gonna let it dry for a minute. I'm working on this one. I provided the die cut, and if you want, you can leave it like that, but the tutorial has this stamped. So in case you have or will have the bundle, we're going to ink it. We're going to ink the stamp, and because it is photopolymer, we are going to stamp on it, and hopefully be able to do a decent job. And voila, look at that. Not too shabby. I don't care about this part because it's going to be covered, but that's there. Okay, it's stamped pecan pie on pecan pie. And set it aside. Now, this is me. This is Monica, and I love stuff that is pulled up. So the tutorial says to glue it down. I did my sample, but now I want to do my own, and I'm going to put dimensionals because this is me, right? And so I'm going to put this card, this large leaf here, and I want to make sure that if you're using dimensionals or even adhesive, no, dimensionals, because adhesive doesn't really matter, but both of them doesn't matter. But I like it this way. Yeah, make sure that it stays on your square. Okay, your adhesive, all of your adhesive. Okay, now I can take my ribbon. It's a little stiff because with the alcohol, and I'm gonna do a faux bow. Let me do it this way. So I need a big, no, this and this, okay, like that. Okay, and then I'm gonna put it down here. Actually, I want a bigger loop there and a bigger loop here, like that. Now put it down. Okay, I mean, you can do bigger or smaller depending how you want it to do it. I'm gonna do it this way. I'm gonna take one dimensional and I'm going to secure it down, and I'm going to take another one and secure it on this one like such, because this is going to be on it, and if I need more I could add another one under after. Just need to put this one down, trim it, and decide if I need more dimensionals. I might add an extra dimensional. Just want to see. No, it's good. Oh, I'm going to do one underneath. Just because. There. Everything is down. Okay? Then I am going to trim and trim. So that is that. That is that. Thank you. Simple but stunning, in my opinion. And then we're going to use the pecan pie. Where's my sample? Pecan pie large down here. And then we're going to go with one small here and another one here. Okay, but those of you that got the packet, you have a whole package of these, so you can sprinkle as many as you would love. So that's the card, and remember, if you have the packet, you get to make 2. Okay, now let's move on to another card, and this is the one that has early espresso card base. We're gonna fold it down. Where's my bone folder? Right here. And then you will have a piece of Very Vanilla. You will have a piece of, this is Cajun Craze. Then you will have all of these already die cut. The leaf, so what I've done, I've taken my, this is crushed curry. I've taken my die. You know how this works. I showed it you before. So in case you have this, you're going to put your dies down like such. You're going to put your paper here. You're going to close it, run it into your die cutting machine using the sandwich that we use when we emboss using a 3D embossing folder, okay? Then this is what it comes out. This is what comes out of it. Done. Okay, so done for you. Then you have a label, and I repeated the same leaves on that, and this is your decal circle. This is an online exclusive, and it is available in the online store. Okay, let me put everything away here. Let me grab my sample because obviously I don't remember what I did. So we're going to grab the same stamp that we used in the first card. I'm going to clean it. We're going to grab Cajun Craze. Okay. We're going to stamp it. And we're going to stamp it, okay? This one I'm gonna cover so I'm not too worried about. And then what I did in my card basically is the same design as the first card with the stamping of the inside, just a different color. Voila, because these leaves are beautiful. And I love the stamp set because it's not per se it's polished, but it can be used all year round. And I know I forgot a piece of designer series paper, but I'll cut it later. So this is your inside. Now, let's work on this before we do anything else. Okay, and so this is, I guess you guess that this is my design because of my technique, my very simple but rustic technique. So I get this one, okay? Then we are going to, let's do this part. I'm gonna do this part first. So we're gonna glue down a piece of the designer series paper. This is Early Espresso. All the measurements are in the tutorial. Okay, that is gonna go down like such. Then I'm going to take, where is it? This piece of, no, I lied. You're gonna take this and you're gonna put dimensionals in the back. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, take these out and put this one down. And I said that I was going to go with this way. So a little bit of a rustic look, fallish rustic. Now on this one, you're going to attach a piece of designer series paper. And this is the Pecan Pie color. And I'm going to use, I'm just going to use this side because I wanted something bright or lighter in color to break all the pattern. And that goes down. And you have a circle, but out of this circle, we're going to grab our, what is this? Paper trimmer. And we're going to cut about, what is this? 1/2 inch off, kind of. We're just gonna cut it off. Let's see if is what I did, because this is gonna be, yes. We're gonna go that, like that, okay? Got it? And guess what? This is gonna go on dimensionals. So just to tell you what my life has been like since June, well, you know exactly. New grandson, lots of people visiting, some family visiting, some from Italy. And I have a lot on my plate in regards of the retreat, classes that I've done, classes that I need to design, tutorial that I need to send out, videos that I need to finish. So if you were one of those that took a class and you're waiting for my tutorial, it's coming, okay? I'm working hard because you know that my tutorials, the way I do it, they all have a video. And so I need to finish edit the video and then it will go out. Okay, so this is what I'm doing. While I'm talking, I'm gonna put dimensionals behind this already ready to go. And see my mess up over there? Nobody will know because we're gonna put this one on top. And then I'm gonna put this one here, but make sure that this leaf is not going out of it stays within the card, okay? And I'm gonna put a dimensional because of course you need a dimensional, just one. And this one is gonna go like such. Okay, I'm looking at my sample. Let's pretend that I know what I'm doing. There. Okay, I can even put a mini dimensionals underneath here to make it all even. And I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Whoops. Stick on it, please, not to my fingers. Voila, I like it better. Okay, this is what we are so far. There, but wait. Now, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna put it down like such. Like this. So I'm gonna take my mini glue dots and I'm gonna stick this one underneath like such. Okay, then I'm taking my ribbon. I'm gonna do a big faux bow. This is a big one. I want a big one. Okay, and if you don't know how to do it, I just do this. Sometimes I do that and I do that and then I cut it and then I redo it. Okay, so you can put a little bit of adhesive here if you want to secure it. Where's my adhesive? Just a little bit to hold it. And then we're gonna go like that. And then we're gonna go like this. And then we're gonna go like this. Maybe yes, maybe no. Okay, faux bow. Voila. And then I'm gonna grab a dimensional, well, a piece of a dimensional, because I'm using all my ending, and I'm gonna secure it there. So it's not gonna go anywhere. And another one right there, but I'm gonna wait because this is gonna go on top of that. So this is gonna go here and this one is gonna go there. Okay, so before I attach this label, we're gonna stamp the sentiment that says you are amazing in every way, and we're using early espresso for this. Okay, voila. Okay, and now I can stick this one down if I think that it's good enough. There. And if I need another dimensional, I will attach it. I think it needs a little bit of another dimensionals, just a tiny bit, so everything stays leveled. And voila. Okay, now I am trimming this, and I am trimming this. Okay, so my front is done. I'm going to embellish my front and then I'm going to finish, because I need to cut a piece of designer series paper that I did not do. So I'm going to grab my pecan pie, one there, one here, and I sprinkled quite a few because of course you have an entire pack. Why not use it, right? Okay. There, that, and now I need to cut a strip of the same designer series paper that I used for the front. Let's see if I have a scrap. Oops, I do have. So with what you have, I'm just going to show you that you will be able to make 2 cards, and I'm going to cut 1/2 inch down here, just 1/2 inch. 1/2 inch by 4, and voila. And let's move this one away, and let's do something different from my original. So your tutorial is going to show you something, and I'm going to go with this because I want to use all the patterns. So if you want to do matchy already, see, well, I did wrong. I wanted to do stripes, but I guess it was meant to be that I needed to do the same as my tutorial. So, but in case you want to do it differently, you can flip and put the stripes, okay? Or you can do a line down here, I mean on the other side of the paper. Instead of doing horizontal, you can do it vertical. But this is the 3rd card in the class. Okay, so this is that, and this is what I designed. You get to make 2. Okay, and then the 3D item. Here we go. Let's see if I can do this. Now, you have your piece that is all scored for you. Okay, and then we're going to, now I'm going to do, so I'm going to flip it this way. So this is how it is scored. For those of you that got the kit, you're going to take your paper snips, okay? And we're going to cut these off, okay? And the tutorial has pictures to show you everything. Make sure that you stay close to the score line when you trim it. And then we're gonna cut up this and this and this and this and these as well. Okay, so we're gonna just cut it up to the score line, and we're gonna do the little trim a little bit on here, trim a bit on here. Okay, you obviously could cut better than I did. Go up there. Okay, then once you're at this point, we're gonna trim also on here and on here. And the tutorial has the picture, so this is what it looks like. Now, on this side, we're going to do cut like that, and then cut like that. Okay, so this is what it should look like, and the tutorial has pictures, right? Now we're going to fold on each score line. Okay, let's see if I can do that. And then we're gonna do that, that, that. Here we go, simple and easy. Okay, and we forgot this part right here. And this part right here. So now flip it, and we're gonna put adhesive on here. I personally used tear and tape, but tonight I'm gonna put liquid glue so you can see. So liquid glue here, liquid glue there, here, and here. Okie dokie. So this goes in like that. Okay, if you do tear and tape, you don't have to wait, but if you're using liquid glue, make sure that you don't put too much, and if theirs is too much, you can wait a minute to have it become tacky, kind of. Okay, let me see what I'm doing here, like that. Then this one is gonna go up here like so. And I can tell you that I'll probably will have to adjust my, ooh, don't put your fingers in the glue. And then this one is gonna go down like so. I hope you're following. So this is what it looks like. Okay, so then this goes inside, and this one, we forgot to fold it. I'm gonna fold it. This goes inside as well. So this is our little box. Okay, I hope it's clear. Okay, voila, this is our little box. Now, let's embellish the box. You would need 2 strips of paper, and we're going to glue it together. I'm gonna use tear and tape on this one. I don't wanna put liquid glue. And so I am going to do one here, just to make sure, and one on this one. Okay, and that's it. The reason I'm doing this is because I needed a longer strip of paper. Okay, I just needed a longer strip. Okay, voila, a longer strip. Now, the tutorial says that you can trim it down to a certain, but let's see if, yeah, I don't need to. There we go. I don't need to. I'm not gonna trim it, and probably you will not even need it, but I think I did it in my original. Then you'll have these pieces. Voila. And this is a piece that I ran into the embossing folder, and you can see what, oops, it does. It's beautiful. So I'm gonna glue this one down, and I'm gonna put liquid glue on this one. Okay. Remember which one is the front of the opening. Well, it doesn't matter. Okay, are you following? Okay, now it's time to put my, so as you notice, the seam where I have it, I put it down on the bottom because I didn't want to show it. And let's see what I'm gonna do now. If I do it this way, then my seam is gonna get covered. Okay, so this one should be tight, but not too tight, because you want this belly band to move in and out. So I am not tying it, attaching it to, whatchamacallit, too tight. I'm gonna put adhesive there, and I'm gonna put a little bit of adhesive there just to make sure. But then at the end, I'm also using, okay, tight, but not tight, okay? So this one should be moving in and out, so you'll be able to slide it in and out, okay? Done. Then we're gonna take the ribbon, and we are going to, then I'm gonna show you what the ladies got in there, or I'm gonna show you my sample. So I'm gonna tie a bow, and I'm gonna start from here, and it will not have to be that tight, because remember, you need to be able to slide this in and out. Isn't this box cute? Wait and see. Okay, then I'm gonna trim, and then I'm gonna push it, center it. I'm not securing it with any of the adhesive on here, just because. So this is like that, right? And then you have these elements in your kit, and I'm gonna show you a little trick for the stamping, okay? So the first thing that I'm going to do is to attach this down here, but I'm not gonna put any adhesive on here because this has to move. So what I can do is take my mini dimensionals and put it down here in case you want the ribbon not to move, and you can do that on both here. Okay, you can attach everything to the belly band but nothing to this part, right? And this goes down like such. Okay, then we're gonna put this one on top, and I'm gonna use another dimensional. Did I use all of my dimensionals? No. You should see the mess that I have on here, but at the same time, you don't want to know. You don't want to know. This one goes right there. Okay, then we have this, and this is gonna get tucked underneath and glue it, and this time I'm gonna put it up here differently from my original box, and I'm using mini glue dots that I lost. They're in front of my nose. I know they are in front of my nose. Do you see them? It's a circle. It's a circle, Monica, right here. And I'm gonna grab this, and this time they're gonna go down under, attached to my belly band, and like such. Okay, voila. So this is done. Let's work on the label. This is the tiniest little label, and it comes from the dies that I showed you before. The stamp set says here for you, but I only want it for you. So this is where your marker comes in place, or if you don't own a marker, you can grab a piece of Scotch tape. Okay, we're gonna grab a small piece of Scotch tape. We're gonna tape it down. Okay, look at that. We're going to ink it in Cajun Craze, in case you don't have the marker. So you're gonna ink it nicely. Is it all inked? You're gonna remove this, set it aside so you don't get ink all over you. And then, I hope you can see, the words are so tiny, and we are going to stamp for you, like that. Okay. And now I'm going to take my label and put it down here with, guess what? Dimensionals, because I want it to be on dimensionals. Then I'm going to show you how I embellished my card. No, not my card, my box. So that goes like that. Okay? So then, to kind of camouflage, where's my rest of my blings? Well, that's okay. I'm going to use this. So I'm going, no, I need the other one. Here. I need the strip because I have the small ones. So I'm going to take a small silver ribbon here, and that is going to go right there. And then I'm going to take one of the pecan pie, and then it's going to go right there. So that's how I'm filling in the spot. Oops, please stay. Come on. Don't. Voila. And then we're going to do exactly the same with the large. One there. And one here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's okay. We can leave it like that. Okay, so this is the other project. Okay, you don't need to undo your bow, but you can fix it. Make it more, you know, to the size of your card, of your box. Not a card, it's a box. And then we're going to trim it. And we're going to trim it. Probably you could waste a little less of this ribbon. And remember, this is moving in and out. So you're going to slide out here. Okay. And this is how you open your box. And I'm going to show you what you might get if you want this class to go as well. And I'm going to tell you how you can get it. And that goes back into the belly band. It goes back in there. Okay. Remember to leave it a little loose. Okay. So inside my original box, this is what I have. I'm missing one item, but inside I put one of the, these are, I will put it probably inside a little cello bag, but this is a soap. Okay. And this is a little soap, and the ladies got 2 soaps, different shapes. I had this one left over, so whenever I am going to, probably if you want to give it to somebody, see, because it's glycerin, you might want to put inside a little bit of cello bag or something. But this is what was the idea of the class. Okay, so to show you everything that you could get and what my ordering special is. So you will get supplies to recreate the cards and 2 of each, not the card, the box, and 2 of each of these beautiful, stunning, in my opinion. Okay, so this is the card class. This is the card. This is a class. 2 for 6 cards and 1 box. Okay. Where's my ordering special sheet? So if you're interested in just the supplies, just card stock, okay, so the big card base, the labels, no designer series paper, no embellishments, no ribbon, with an order of $45 or more, you will get all the pieces. And then they said nothing of the embellishments or the designer series paper. Okay, so in this case, if you want to order the designer series paper and everything else, then you can get the supplies to recreate with envelopes. Remember, you get 6 envelopes and everything. If your order is of $65 or more, okay, remember we're still having the bonus day coupons. So if you want to place an order and use also your bonus days coupon, that expires on August 31st. Don't forget. Then if you want to get everything, so if you're going to get your order of $65 or more, it will get you the supplies to make the cards. I will give you half a pack of the designer series paper, okay? Because we're using both patterns in some of the designer series paper. So if I split it in a fourth, it will not be the same. So you get half a pack of the designer series paper. You also get half a pack of this pecan pie and clear dots, plus enough ribbon. I think it will be about two yards of ribbon for free from me. Okay, so this is my ordering special. So your best bet will be to do $65 or more, and then you can get designer series paper, embellishment, and ribbon to recreate, and the supplies as well. I'm going to tell you now, I'm good. I will do the die cuts here of everything, just in case you won't be able to place the order in time. Won't be able to place the order of the bundle if you don't have the bundle. So I'm going to do the same exact thing of those that order the kit ahead of time. Okay? But you have to place your order by September 1st and using this host code if you want everything that I told you. Okay, so host code is 63T2PRCJ. Okay, so if you think that this class is worth it, let me know. Isn't this? I truly enjoyed designing this. For a change, is something fallish, okay? And I hope you like him. And as I said, your comment, I'm going to draw 2 names. You're not going to get these cards, but you will get 2 names. Will get 5 cards each from my pile of cards. And this is my style of cards. So you get beautiful cards, okay? So I wanted to thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed this craft along. For those of you that got the kits, I hope this is explain exactly and how to put everything together on top of receiving the PDF. Oh, I forgot. You will also receive, for those of you that place the order, qualifying order, you will also receive the PDF. I did not put it in here, but you will get the PDF as well. So basically you almost get everything that it was given to those that got the kit ahead of time. The only difference is that they got a little bit more of supplies, but that's my ordering special for this in case you don't want to miss the opportunity to recreate these beautiful cards. Okay, ladies, thank you so much.